Hey, morning folks. Welcome back, Nerding Out on the Creek. We've got week 2 of the 2021 Open is in the books for hopefully most of you. I would say almost all of us. And this one's a doozy. It's the repeat 17.1 of the dumbbell snatches, increasing by 10 reps each round from 10 to 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. But in between each of those, you get a nice little burpee box jump sandwich or meat between those snatch sandwiches. 15 reps, burpee box jump over. So what it ends up becoming is sort of that increasing difficulty of the snatches, which is just gut-wrenching. And then those consistent sort of kick in the face each time you do the burpee box jumps. So right, sounds like a phenomenal test of our fitness by the wonderful Dave Castro. This one is, as I said, it's a doozy. I was talking to a bunch of people. Of all the open workouts that I can remember doing, this is probably one of the ones where it is the most alluring to think you want to redo it, meaning you finish it, you can't believe a workout makes you feel that way. You go home, you take a day, your back's really sore, but you're like, you know what? I think I could find 5 more reps, or I think I could go 30 seconds faster. And then you convince yourself that you can. You try it again, you get about 10 burpees or 10 snatches into the round of 30 snatches, and you're like, ain't happening. If you're smarter than I was in 2017, you don't even bother trying it again, and you just accept, like, what I did is what I got, and there you go. So in the spirit of this RX and scaled conversation that we've been having on the blog and on this Nerding Out platform, I wanted to talk about the numbers real quick. If you go to Beyond the Whiteboard, their blog post, they do an analysis of the workout. So I didn't do this math, they do it, it's awesome. But what we got here is I've created 2 kind of columns of the RX column and the scaled column. And don't worry about the 2 numbers, or it's 21.2, don't worry about the numbers at the top, we'll get there. But in our RX column, you've got the men and women, the men and women. So men's scores for those who are posting on Beyond the Whiteboard. I don't know if they go off of just their data or if they go into the leaderboard. Either way, it's some pretty amazing numbers, and they charts and graphs. It's awesome. It's like the CrossFit nerd heaven. But in the 99th percentile, you've got the men doing it in about 12 minutes, 12, 11, and you've got the women doing it in about 12 minutes, 11:59. But more realistically, that 75th percentile is where I would say as an athlete we want to strive, an athlete who is generally physically preparing themselves to handle whatever comes out of the hopper, that 60 to 70-ish, 75th percentile. So men about 1630, women 1621. So if we do just some basic like, where should we be moving on this? We want to be about the 12 to 17 mark. Oh, look, we come over here to the scaled side. Where are most of the scaled athletes falling? Somewhere around that 12 to 17 minute mark. So this workout, if we ignore our elite RX athletes, Tia Claire Toomey, Chandler Smith, Noah Olson, don't watch their workouts. Do not see what they're doing, because they are not normal. They're not you, they're not me, they are not generally physically prepared athletes doing CrossFit to improve their work capacity across broad time and modal domains in order to be better at general life. They are professional athletes competing in the sport of fitness. They're not normal. Therefore, them being able to complete this workout in 9 minutes and 30 seconds is not the stimulus you're looking for in this workout. Don't look at this. And the 20-minute time cap, though many of us got there, is not the stimulus we're looking for from a training standpoint for this workout. This is a facility or a manifestation of it being a competition. I gotta put kind of an end state if I'm making this able to be run at affiliates across the world. It's for competition. So if I was going RX, because I just wanted to see how I could do, and I got that 20-minute time cap, it's no big deal. If we look at how it was performed by the general population across affiliates around the world, 12 to 17 minutes is the general stimulus for this workout. If you're moving faster than 12 in some version of this, be it the scaled, the equipment free, the foundation, a modified, whatever, or the RX, if you did it RX faster than 12, you and I are gonna have a different conversation. That's cool. You can email me, jack@fairwindscrossfit.com. We'll talk about your regionals journey and what you wanna do for possibly making a run at the games. But if you didn't, it's okay, because guess what? You're just a fitter than most people in the world. If we did not get in this 12 to 17 minute range, that doesn't mean you're not a pretty fit person. It just means the way you did it for the sake of getting a score in this competition is not how we would approach this if it was just a general workout on a normal day and we were trying to inch your fitness, your work capacity a little bit further each time. I'm gonna use Ed Murphy, 7 a.m. guy, did it phenomenally well today. He went RX on Friday, didn't quite finish it, no big deal, got a score, was happy with what he did, was thinking to himself, maybe I should try it again RX and I can get a couple extra reps. But he went to be on the whiteboard and he looked and he saw where most people, because his goal is to be in the top 10% of scaled athletes, and he saw to be in the top 10% of scaled athletes, he had to go under 15 minutes. So he did it scaled today to see, and he got it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how we become smarter athletes, is I say to myself, what is my training goal? If I want to reach my training goal, how does scaling or prescribing a workout with movement, time, and volume, load, difficulty, or movement difficulty facilitate me reaching my goal? What's your goal? How do the things we can change allow you to reach that goal? That's the more important conversation of what makes something prescribed or what makes something scaled. And that's it. The rest is our own baggage that's dancing around up here. I didn't do it RX, I'm not as good as an athlete. Well, I didn't do it like her, I'm not as good as an athlete. I didn't do it. Hey, it's all up in there. It's all up in there for all of us. It's your choice whether you want to listen to that crap or not. Sometimes it's helpful, most times it's not. It's your choice. I say start with the goal in mind. How does this help you get to that goal? That's a better fitness journey. All right, see you on the creek.